All right, today we are diving into a super tactical guide to persuasive communication. This isn't about some fuzzy, abstract theory. Nope, this is a system, a real system for speaking in a way that people don't just hear you, they actually listen, and they feel compelled to agree with you.
And let's just start with this, because it really cuts to the chase. The reason you might not be getting the results you want in your career, in your life, it often boils down to two simple things: the words you're choosing, which is your script, and how you're delivering them, which is all about your tone.
So that's the big question, right? How do you actually get good at this? It can feel like some people are just born charismatic, but the truth is, persuasion is a skill. It's a system. And the best part about a system is that you can learn it, you can practice it, and you can absolutely master it. And that's exactly what we're going to break down right now.
And look, this isn't just for one specific thing. These principles are your secret weapon in so many areas. We're talking sales pitches, public speaking, those nail-biting negotiations, job interviews, even just your day-to-day leadership, like running a team meeting. This stuff works everywhere.
Okay, so here is the absolute key to all of this. It's not just what you say, it is how you say it. The very same group of words can have wildly different meanings, all depending on your vocal tone. To really hammer this home, let's do a quick experiment together. Just listen to this one sentence. I didn't say he hit his wife. What does that imply? Well, it means someone else said it, but not me. Okay, now let's try it a different way.
I didn't say he hit his wife. See the difference? Now it sounds like maybe I wrote it down, or I thought it, but I didn't actually speak the words.
And what about this? I didn't say he hit his wife. Now I'm pointing the finger at someone else. It wasn't him. It was somebody else.
And for the final one, I didn't say he hit his wife, which of course means he hit someone else entirely. So there you have it, one sentence, 4 completely different stories, all driven by the power of vocal tone. Pretty amazing, right? But here's the thing. Before we can even think about playing with tone and emphasis, we need to have our foundation set in stone. You can't deliver your words the right way if you don't even know what the right words are. This is absolutely non-negotiable. You have to start with a script. Okay, so now let's demystify this whole idea of tone. You probably heard all this fuzzy advice before, like just use a curious tone or sound more confident. What does that even mean? We're going to throw that out and replace it with a concrete system of 5 simple elements that will give you total control.
And the easiest way to think about these 5 elements is to break them into 2 groups. First, you've got your 3 constants. These are the things that are always on. They're the engine of your delivery, ensuring people can actually understand you. Then you've got your 2 variables. These are the tools you use strategically, like your steering wheel and your gas pedal, to add emphasis and rhythm. So let's start with those 3 constants. Number 1, speak loudly. It sounds so basic, I know. But if they can't physically hear you, nothing else matters. Number 2, speak slowly. You have to give the other person's brain a chance to catch up and process what you're saying. And number 3, articulate clearly. Don't mumble. These 3 things together are what guarantee your message actually lands.
And when we talk about speaking slowly, there's actually a data-backed sweet spot. You want to aim for somewhere between 135 and 185 words per minute. If you go too fast, you sound nervous, and people's trust in you just plummets. But if you go too slow, well, they might think you're not the sharpest tool in the shed. That range is the sweet spot for confident, clear communication.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. This is the #1 concern people have. If I have a script and I'm trying to speak loud, slow, and clear, aren't I just going to sound like a robot? And the answer is yes, you absolutely will if you're reading the script. The goal is to know the script so well that you're not even thinking about the words anymore.
So how do you do that? How do you go from just reading your lines to truly owning them? I'm going to walk you through a powerful memorization technique that will help you internalize your script so completely you can stop focusing on what you're going to say and start focusing entirely on the person you're saying it to.
It's called the blackout method, and it's brilliant. Here's how it works. You print out 2 copies of your script. You read the whole thing out loud, nice and clear. Then you take a black marker and you cross out just one word. Then you read the whole script again, filling in that missing word from memory. Then you black out another word, and you repeat the process over and over until the entire page is just a black rectangle. By that point, you're not reading it anymore, you are breathing it.
Now, once you've truly mastered that script, you can start having fun. You can bring it to life with those 2 variables. First up is pauses. A little pause is great for emphasizing a key point. A long pause, that's how you signal that it's their turn to talk. The second variable is vocal frequency. Basically, does your voice go up or down at the end of a sentence? Go up and you're asking a question. Go down and you're making a firm statement.
And the best part is, you can bake these cues right into your script using punctuation you already know. Use an ellipsis, those three little dots, to signal a short dramatic pause. Use a period for a full stop, that longer pause where you're waiting for an answer. And of course, a question mark tells your brain to use that upward inflection. This is basically your roadmap to a perfect delivery every single time.
Okay, let's talk about the most important moment of any persuasive conversation, the close. This is when you ask for the decision, when you ask for the sale, when you ask for the job. It's the moment when having absolute control over your tone and your timing is everything.
And this is where the power of the long pause becomes your superpower. After you ask for what you want, the single most important and hardest thing to do is to shut up. Just stop talking. Research shows that salespeople who can comfortably wait up to 8 seconds after asking for the sale close 30% more deals. That silence feels like an eternity, but it's pure gold.
Just remember this rule: the person who talks the most loses. Your goal is not to talk someone into saying yes. Your goal is to create the space for them to talk themselves into saying yes. People always believe their own words far more than they'll ever believe yours. Your job is to ask the right question and then have the confidence to give them the room to answer it.
So let's put it all together. Here's your complete toolkit for persuasion. It all starts with the foundation, a mastered script. From there, you layer on the 3 constants for maximum comprehension. Speak loudly, speak slowly, and articulate clearly. Then you bring it to life with the 2 variables, pauses and vocal frequency, using your handy punctuation guide as the map. That's it. That's the whole system.
Look, this isn't just some interesting theory to think about. It is a practical system designed for you to use. So the real question I have for you is, what's that one conversation coming up that you absolutely need to nail? Is it a sales pitch, a salary negotiation, a tough conversation with someone on your team? Pick one, build your script, and put this system to work.